Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. A French animation TV show, has been around for a decade now. Started on December 25th, 15, when I was 13 years old. I was suffering from a fucking middle school, and thus the series, oh my dears, please, became an animation phenomenon across the world. Since the series has gained a cult following. What the fuck? Even the show should have ended though. The show is still continuing due to high demand. While the series is still popular right now, the new season 6 is actually pretty good. While it does has a lot of flaws, like the first episode, Climactic Queen, I expected the first episode to be more groundbreaking and more world building though, like what happened to Lila at the end of season 5. But we already knew that from the London special because of her time traveling methods to steal the other miraculouses. Anyways, let's continue. While season 6 was at a great start, I've really been real pleased with more groundbreaking episodes like Where Papas, where Adrian's grandparents are introduced, who raised Adrian's mother and Felix's mother, and with Adrian's cousin Felix being redeemed, and Yaxi goes in, realizing the error has its ways. Now that it's April 1st, 2026 now, Jesus, we were all afraid that Zag Studio, the creators of the show, will clickbait us, and trick us in an April Fool's joke with the trailer of Heartfixer. But now that Heartfixer is out now, we can rest easy knowing that we were wrong. Thank Jesus we're wrong. The episode in question, Heartfixer, is out now, but not in English dub. The episode released on the channel EFI at 9 a.m. on French time. So these are three stooges. I hate these guys so much. As additions to the new characters of the new season have finally been akumatized just to manipulate Marinette and all her other friends. Thus, with their akumatized transformations, personally, they can transfer into anyone they want to be. Hence the scene. Hence what happens in one of the most greatest scenes of the episode. Progresses, the Three Stooges, which is friends, have finally been akumatized as they disguise themselves as actual characters, as they actually disguise themselves as real characters. They actually use this to manipulate all their other friends, while being manipulated. All the three characters have manipulated Marinette and all her other friends. This honestly had Marinette falling into disbelief, thus which already led her into kumazation. Well, even though these three idiots left their Akuma, the Akuma was left over for Marinette, and thus leading her to become Heartfixer, which was one thing all us fans of the show have waited 11 fucking years for this, thus which led her. But even if she hasn't been akumatized for 2 minutes, no heroes have been helping her. But man, even if some of the other heroes on the show, like or Milan and Ivan, get more screen time, I'm just glad that the more background characters get more screen time, like in the episode Very Very Night, where Max gets more screen time and revealed that he was on the autism spectrum like me. Yeah, I'm autistic. Anyway, even if she wasn't akumatized for less than 2 minutes, it was pretty nice to see what she would finally look like, since Lila Rosie as Chrysalis actually manipulated her. This whole episode was probably the best of the season, and probably one of the things that Adrian's father couldn't, because Adrian's father was a pathetic, useless weakling. Said season 6 has much better writing compared to season 4. To be honest, like I said in my previous video 3 years ago, the show actually did went downhill on season 4, because season 4 I expected the show to have a more groundbreaking opening on the first episode, like how did Marinette get the miracle box, and where did Master Fu go after losing his memory. But while season 4 may be trash and all, season 4 had the most repeated villains and most repetitive writing possible. Compare this to season 6. Season 6 is actually done well. While Lila Rossi was a much more smarter villain, she was smarter and had the capabilities of becoming a real villain. Hell, season 3 premiere when Lila was literally trying to get herself akumatized again. The episode in question, Chameleon, Lila Rossi was so pissed that she clearly wanted to get akumatized again. But the fun fact, during her akumatization, she was kind of self-aware about it. As Lucy, you can't do that, dude.
Here's my chance. We can't let this Akuma.
Yes, I remember you.
Give her supervillain powers and I'll give you her and Catwire's miraculous.
With all this feistiness, she was so self-aware. Honestly, this liar, she honestly had the capabilities of becoming an actual villain. Honestly. And Uncle Liz, while the old animation style is nostalgic, the new animation made under Unreal Engine is pretty spot on in comparison, in my honest opinion. This new season was a pretty groundbreaking. Well, despite having every episode in a huge cliffhanger, by its episodic approach, I still think this new season is, yeah, it's like a reboot of or a spin-off of itself. It's pretty good. Like the Queen's Castle, with the Queen and the main Queen dresses. Anyways, thanks for watching.